Greetings, science fiction and fantasy enthusiasts. You're listening to No Deodorant in Outer Space. Now, let's get started.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I hope it's good. If it's bad, this ain't gonna change things. You're here because I'm gonna preview for you our next podcast episode. And boy, is it gonna be something. Full disclosure, haven't recorded it yet. Other full disclosure, I'm drinking scotch. Other full disclosure, it's like 2:30 in the afternoon. Now, what do these things have in common? Let's find out. We're doing a preview. So, on No Deodorant in Outer Space, next month, we are going to be reading some short stories by H.P. Lovecraft, and we're going to be watching 4 fucking movies having something to do with these stories. And for this one right here, it's kind of Halloween-esque, kind of an October thing, kind of horror. H.P. Lovecraft, as you may know, has had a huge influence on no one you've ever slept with, but, you know, people that live at home and cut themselves and get weird tattoos and wear eyeliner when they probably shouldn't love this motherfucker. He's written a lot of weird stories. Most of them aren't very good. We pretend to like them because he's weird and, I don't know, nobody wants to die alone, so you gotta like something. But we're going to read some of them. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. It's hard to tell. We don't get a lot of responses from our audience, which I assume doesn't exist. But if you guys are out there, we'd love to hear from you. But H.P. Lovecraft, you've probably never read him before because he's 150 years old and terrible. But if you have read him or heard of him, he's inspired a lot of comic books, a lot of concepts that are used in popular culture today. Like Evil Dead borrows from him. And that's about it. Actually, only Evil Dead. No one else remotely even looks at Lovecraft because why would they? But no, that's not true. He's used in lots of things. Anyways, the essence of these stories, and really, he's very popular. There's festivals, there's tons of movies based on him, video games. If you meet someone named Lovecraft, chances are they're a direct descendant or their parents like Lovecraft, and they named that person after him. I don't know what's going to happen in the episode because I have not recorded it yet. And I was ready to record it, but I was told we had to wait because apparently recording things is very complex. Now, I'm recording this in my living room, drinking scotch on a Sunday at 2:30. Not too hard. Scotchy, scotch. The weird thing is, I don't like scotch that much. It tastes... I don't know what scotch tastes like, but it doesn't taste like bourbon. It doesn't taste like whiskey. I feel like it's got like a chemical shoe polish thing going on there, and I don't know. But it's got a nice little bite to it, too. If I was ever in Ireland, or Scotland, or England, I would still drink bourbon. I would insist on only American liquor. I'd say, you know what? Ireland... You didn't even participate in World War II. And speaking of World War II, this is going to be one of the best hours that you could spend listening to people talk about things that you know nothing about. Because, man, are we going to educate you. You are going to learn so fucking much about H.P. Lovecraft. You're going to be on Jeopardy saying, Final Jeopardy, H.P. Lovecraft, Alex, I bet it all. I bet all that shit. And you're going to win, because we're going to educate you, because that's what you want. When you listen to a podcast, you want to learn something. You want to learn something that you could easily learn yourself by looking it up, but instead have somebody try and spit it out over 2 other people in the course of an hour. That's why you listen to podcasts, so you can learn things. Now, it'll also be really entertaining. It'll be so entertaining, it might make you go blind. That's how entertaining it's going to be. So, I cannot wait for you to listen come next month, maybe even this month, maybe an early release, maybe not. But H.P. Lovecraft is going to rock your little world. He is going to grab you by the teeth. He's going to say, I see plaque. He's going to scrape it off. And he's going to have his hygienist come in and give you a rinse. Because he is your dentist. H.P. Lovecraft is your dentist. And he is back from the dead in dental form. And we are going to be talking all up in that mug soon. So, Go blue. Love you all. Wilk out.
For more information on the topics discussed in this episode, or to read our show notes and find us on social media, visit nodeodorant.com. Thanks for listening to our show. And always, always remember, there is no deodorant in outer space.